Oh, goody.
Alright, what's going on everybody? Zombies here again, and today we're back with another Marvel Snap video. So today we got a patch, not the craziest patch in the world, a lot of little smaller things, a few small balance changes. Most of that stuff is probably going to be coming on the OTA on Thursday, as those are usually more balance focused than these patches which are locked in advance. But the reason I'm making this video is because we had a bit of a change to the economy. And I think it's actually one of the most impactful changes to the economy in a while. So I want to talk about it. It is not alliances, but alliances were in the patch, and the alliances do give some rewards. Nothing too crazy, but there are some, bonuses for being in there and getting things done, so shouting that out. But that's not what we are here to talk about. So we are here to talk about the change to the credit shop. So gameplay. The free credits offering in the shop is increasing to 75 credits per day in 25 credit increments, refreshing every 8 hours. This is a fairly significant buff to the amount of free credits you get just by logging into the game. This results in the free credits a week you can get at maximum going from 350 to 525. That's not accounting for the quests and whatnot. That's just your base free credits from the store. And while this isn't some crazy economy overhaul, it does mean you will get access to more things just by logging into the game slightly more. If you're someone who doesn't care to log in 3 times a day, which in my opinion is understandable, but you still don't want to miss out on stuff, one way you can do this is log into the game right before one of the refreshes. The refreshes currently happen at 7 a.m., 3 p.m. and 11 p.m. That is EST. So if you're in a different time zone, you can convert that to see when those are for you. But basically, if you log in just before one of the resets, you can grab it, wait a minute or two, it'll roll over, and you can grab the next one. Now, some people are probably wondering why they made a change like this, and I think the answer is pretty simple. They really want to increase the amount of people who are opening their app multiple times a day. I think it's pretty easy to understand. The more you have people opening your game, the more they are likely to play it, and then the more they play it, the more likely they are to eventually spend money. It just makes sense. This is not the only thing they're doing to have people open the app more. We can consider the upgrade to the bonus booster shop. We can consider the upcoming Leagues event, the recent Deadpool's Diner. They're doing a lot of different things that they're trying to make people open the game more. If I were to take a guess about why, it's because these games do generally make less money over time. So yeah, all of these things, they're designed to make people a bit more invested time-wise into the game so they can hopefully invest more money into it. Now, while this change isn't super groundbreaking, it's not gonna, hugely buff the economy overnight, it is significant not only for the fact that you're just getting more free resources, but also the fact that 25 credits can be used very efficiently in a way I think a lot of people either don't know or forgot about. And shout out to Safety Blade for this one. He's the one who brought it up recently over on Twitter, reminded me about it because it's something I hadn't been thinking of. So I wanted to include it in this video because it is a pretty big tip on how to most effectively spend your credits. So if we go on over to the collection here, we can take a look at our card quality. And you can see I have a lot of gray bordered cards. Most people with even a relatively high collection level probably have a lot of these. You don't even need to be that high, just a couple thousand collection level. You open, even if you're not someone who engages with cosmetics in terms of buying them, you naturally get some on the track. And so you're gonna have a bunch of these where you just haven't upgraded these cards. A lot of people are focused on splitting their favorite card, chasing a cool split, and while that's well and good in terms of going for fun cosmetic stuff, if you want to get the most out of your credits, specifically that additional 25 credits you're getting, these gray cards are how you do it. So if you don't know, we'll use an example here. Let's grab Hercules. So as everyone knows, when you upgrade cards in Marvel Snap, it buffs up your collection level. However, there is a difference when you are upgrading it at the gray level versus any level after. So we'll do it here on Hercules. I'm going to spend 25 credits and we are going to upgrade him once. We'll see our collection level track is going to go up 1 notch. And now if we go back and we upgrade him one more time for 100 credits, so 4 times the cost of credits. And we see we get 2 collection level, even though we spent 4 times the amount. And that is because the gray borders here are the most efficient way to be upgrading your collection level. It just takes a bit of time because you have to go through and do it on a bunch of them, but it is literally 2x value. So if you're someone who's really looking to get like another key or get further on the collection track, maybe you're a player who's in pool 3 and is trying to get more new cards, going through your collection and upgrading all of your gray bordered cards effectively gets you twice the length on the collection track that upgrading cards any border above gray would get you. This is something people talked a lot about when the game first came out and whatnot, but I'm sure there are a lot of newer players who've just not noticed this or forgotten this. So given that we have our shop refreshing more often now and getting those additional 25 credits, I figured it'd be a good time to remind people that that is something you can do to maximize your credit spending in the game to get the most things possible. And then one more bonus thing I want to mention here is the bonus booster stuff. I did a whole video talking about this a while ago, but this is one of the reasons I found myself logging in more to the game, is to check these bonus boosters, because if you don't know, now the system just gives you bonus boosters. I don't have any boosters for Kraven, but I can keep upgrading it at no additional cost. I found this particularly handy for newer cards. I like splitting cards. I like getting cool looking splits on my cards, but it takes a while to get the boosters you need for them. Curating your bonus booster shop makes it much easier to split newer cards that often take longer to get cool splits on because you don't have as many boosters for them compared to the ones on cards you've had for a long time. We can see this cool Athena split I got here, and I've done a few other ones. The trick here is to make sure you have enough boosters to upgrade pretty much every one of your cards you don't want showing up in that booster shop. It sounds kind of tedious, but it's actually not too bad. If you want more information on how to fully maximize that, I'll leave a link in the description below where I have a video going over the process. But yeah, I just wanted to get this video out there. The economy is obviously a hot topic in Marvel Snap. It always has been since its release. And I figured it was a good time as any to talk about the fact that not only do we get a slight improvement to it, but you can really, by taking a little bit more time to upgrade all those gray bordered cards, you can really maximize that improvement we're getting to get the most amount of stuff for your credits. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Just a short little video going over this stuff. Let me know what you think about it, the patch, alliances, all that stuff in the comments below. And if you enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.